Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my beautiful women. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I'm a women's coach, a life coach. In this channel, I speak a lot about self-development, understanding the self, how you can activate your feminine energy and start attracting the most beautiful opportunities and possibilities into your life. When your feminine energy is active, you are a magnet to all your dreams and desires. Today I decided to finally talk about the topic which I was asked so many times in my YouTube channel about feminine energy at work. It is so true that sometimes being a woman, it is so hard to maintain your feminine energy if you need to work hard every single day, if you have responsibilities, if you constantly need to solve problems and do the action. And work always requires us to make an action, which is more a masculine energy, achieve results, pursue our goals. You truly need that masculine side of yours. And that is why before we start diving deeper into the feminine energy at work, I want to remind you that it is very important not to deny your masculine side, because we all have it. And every woman has both masculine and feminine. If there was only feminine side, then the woman would not be able to build a successful business, for example, because business requires discipline, business requires consistent action, business requires some planning, some goal setting. As well as if you work for someone, you also need to do the action. You also need to pursue a certain goal, a goal of the company maybe where you're working. Do not deny it. And it is very important to cherish that side as well and remember that it's good to have both. However, if you are connected to your feminine energy, if your feminine energy is active within you and you understood how you can activate it, because you do not need to necessarily learn how to be in your feminine energy. This is your nature. You just need to remember, you just need to allow yourself to activate all of that qualities that every woman possesses at her nature. But unfortunately, we live in the world where people most likely value external achievements, and that is why so many women are working so hard and everything is about goals and the success. And nowadays you are perceived successful if you are doing great at your work, for example. That is why so many women right now started already to achieve great results and also performing very well as men, equally to men, or even better in some cases. Coming back to the feminine energy, if the woman has her feminine energy active, she can achieve better and faster results at her work simply by knowing how to use her power and knowing how to use her strength as a woman. They will be sharing with you the main insights of how you can activate and keep that feminine energy while still doing your work, achieving results. So let's begin. One of the most important understanding that I got through my journey of feminine energy and work was that, and again, this is my opinion, you might have another opinion, and this is okay. But I'm sharing with you my own view and my own experience. I realized at some point that I cannot hold my feminine energy and keep it active if what I do is not enjoyable and what I do doesn't excite me. And at some point I had to make a clear decision for myself that I would not do the work that I'm not interested in anymore. Even if the possibility is beautiful, even if the option, the offer for a job is super good for salary, for example, I would still not choose it if I do not like it. Because if I do not receive joy from what I do, I simply cannot bring the value to the work. If I will force myself to do something, it will last for a very short-term period. I believe that it is essential for a woman to do what she loves to do. And it is not bad to work. It is not bad to be ambitious. It is not bad to spend time doing your craft and achieving your goals and dreams at work, if this is something that you're truly inspired to do and inspired about. As I say in every video in my channel, for a woman it is so important to experience joy every single day and to experience excitement from her work. It needs to be something that she is passionate about, that she is wake up and she feels so drawn, inspired to go to her work, so that her energy, her feminine energy can be activated, because feminine energy is activated when it is in joy and when the woman is doing something that she truly loves. Also, if you don't enjoy what you do, it's highly unlikely that you're gonna receive great results, because you can push and force yourself for some time, but how long? How long you would be able to live like that? Is this your dream life? Is this your dream vision? So this is my rule number one for work. For purpose. Also, I believe that when the woman truly finds what she is passionate about, what makes her inspired, what makes her truly happy, this is the moment when a woman finds her purpose. And when the woman lives in her purpose, the woman can truly be happy, whole, content. So it not only elevates the career side, but also other areas in her life. Relationships, money, it all flows once the woman is happy and content. So the second tool, the second insight that I brought today to this video is, if you want to keep your feminine energy active in your work, I highly recommend you to dress up. And this was something that I tested this year. I realized that when I dress up, when I wake up and I put an effort to make myself beautiful, I do nice hair, maybe a blow dry, I do some makeup, some eyelines, some lips, and also I choose nice outfits. It makes me motivated, it makes me in the right flow where I feel super inspired to do my job. And also it brings me to my feminine energy, because every woman wants to feel beautiful. Every woman wants to look at the mirror and just be excited about the way she looks, about her look and her appearance. And although I speak a lot in my channel that it is very important to work within yourself first, and your beauty comes from within always, I do not take it back. But also, when you take care of your appearance, when you take care of your look, of your skin, of your hair, it also adds to your confidence. And one of the most important tips if you want to be successful at your work is confidence. Simply confidence. When you're confident, you attract the right clients. When you're confident, you can sell your services, your product faster. You simply glow and bloom. So when the woman takes care of herself, of her appearance, even if you work from home, even if you don't need to go to the office and other people do not see you, I highly recommend you to still take care of your appearance for yourself. So you look into the mirror every single day, you see how beautiful you are, and you feel even more inspired to work, to share something with this world. I want to add my personal story to this point. A week ago, I got a very interesting job offer, which happened very spontaneously. I was just doing some beauty procedures in the building where my friend works. And I remember that day I really took care of my appearance. I was wearing a nice dress, I had nice hair, makeup. And I decided to just come to the office of my friend because she's working in the same building. I came to her office and she told me, why don't you go and see the boss, basically, the main person in our office. And maybe like you ask him if he has any opportunity. Because I knew that this job is quite interesting for me and this is what I can be passionate about. And then I entered the room of the boss and I felt so confident within myself. I think also my look and appearance brought me that confidence because I took care of the way I look that day. And what do you think has happened? I entered his room. I said to him my name and a little bit about myself. And I was so confident. I didn't worry much about what is he gonna think, that I didn't send the CV straight away, that I just like entered the room out of the blue. But I just felt that confidence within me, and I also really liked the way I look. And what do you think has happened? Straight away he liked me, although for this job they usually have interviews, you need to send your CV, they choose people. But he liked me, he liked my energy, and he was so impressed by the confidence and by the appearance. He said that for this work it is very important to have great appearance and beautiful energy. So I got the job and it happened so flawless and so easy. And partially I believed that this happened because I was feeling very confident within myself. Of course, I worked a lot on my confidence and it is a lot about the inner work, but also the look, the appearance really played its role. So the tip number 2 is your appearance. Take care of your appearance, dress up, my beautiful women, put yourself together, do nice hair, nice makeup, put jewelry, and it will bring you so much energy and motivation to do something. The third point is your feminine strength. And what makes a woman strong? What is one of the qualities that every woman should possess, in my opinion? It is a feminine quality, which is our empathy. And when the woman is connected to her heart, she lives with an open heart every single day, it can really help her at her work. Because empathy is a powerful tool in order to create good connections, in order to make the right impression on your clients, on your colleagues, on I don't know, wherever you work, you always communicate with people, right? Everything happens because of the people. You either sell your service, you sell your product, your own brand, or you work with the team. Everyone loves people who communicate with an open heart and who have that empathy within, who are warm. And this is where a woman can truly take an advantage, because feminine energy is all about empathy. Feminine energy is all about open heart, communicating with an open heart, transferring this beautiful, loving, caring energy. When you are at work, if you want to keep your feminine energy active, you can simply come back to your heart and start connecting to people through your heart. And I assure you that if you will be in your open heart, if you will be talking to people with empathy, with kindness, with genuine desire to listen, to understand, you will receive amazing results in whatever craft you do. And you will attract clients, you will get your deals, and you will have great relationships with, I don't know, your boss or your team. So tip number 3, communicate and work with an open heart every single day. Remind yourself that this is your strength. This is how you can get great results. So the 4th point that I thought is important is to add some creativity into your work. Creative energy equals feminine energy. Creative energy is sexual energy. If there is no creativity at work, the woman can quickly burn out. And it is very important to have that creative energy and add some creativity into your daily work, daily activities. So one of my biggest requirements for work that I do was always that I can be creative. Because I'm also naturally creative, it is very important for me to create something, to create an art, to create ideas. But I believe that for every woman it is important, because creativity equals feminine energy. So you can activate that creativity, add some creativity into your work. For example, by dressing up every day, finding cool outfits that you can use either for your office, or if you're at home, also do the makeup and everything. It is also about creativity. Also, you can make a nice space where you sit and work. If you work at the office, you can put a flower there, you can buy a nice cup from which you will drink coffee or tea. You can find a way of how you can make it nice and cozy in the place where you sit. So it makes you feel inspired, it makes you feel cozy and comfortable. Instead of solving problems through your masculine energy, like pushing, forcing, acting, you can find a way and think about how you can solve the situation in a creative manner, in a creative way. Maybe using your empathy, maybe using your intuition. And this is point number 5, which I wanted to share with you, is that since feminine woman is really connected to her heart and is really connected to her intuition, you need to remember that this is your power. And when your intuition is active, when your intuition is strong, you can make the right decisions faster, and you can make your choices faster. You can feel what is the best move right now. Should I talk to this client or no? Should I do this today or that? And once you're connected to your intuition, intuitive abilities, you have the power, because you can simply feel what would be the best action, for example, to do at your work that will bring you closer to your goal, to your achievement at work. And also intuition can really help, because instead of doing so much work that is not necessary, where you just lose your energy, you can focus on your intuition. You can connect with that side of you, which is really developed in every woman if she's working on that. And you can make one decision that will change everything. Instead of being chaotic, instead of doing so many tasks that do not bring any result. So intuition is the key. Intuition is your strength. And finally, we are moving to the last point, which I think is very important for every woman to know. And this point is about work and life balance. The woman, if she puts her work before her state of being, before her health, she will always lose her feminine energy. Because feminine energy usually becomes active when the woman is resting. And rest is so important. If you do not rest enough, if you only work hard every single day, and you're constantly pushing, you're constantly achieving, you're constantly trying to get the results, you will be operating from your masculine energy. And this would not make you happy. And if you want to be a happy, fulfilled woman, a woman that is doing her work with passion, with spark, and most importantly, she has the energy to produce something into this world, it is very important to dedicate time for rest. Time when you do nothing. Time when you don't think about the work. And trust me, I'm sharing it from my experience, because I have this issue of being too focused on my goals and my work. That is why at some point I realized that I live more through my masculine energy. Because in my head, I constantly want to achieve, to get a goal, to do the action. And then at some point, you get this burnout. You get this burnout when you realize that you don't have energy at all to do nothing. You don't have the energy to work. You don't have the energy to talk to people. You're not even inspired anymore to achieve results. You're not inspired by your vision because you're simply tired and you did not prioritize rest when it was so much needed. So when you're resting, you're rejuvenating. You receive new ideas. You receive that life force energy that in future you use at your projects, in your work, in your meetings, for example. And the more you are rejuvenated, the more you're rested, the greater output, the greater results you would be able to produce at your work. Also, one of the best ideas were coming to me about my business, about what I do, while I was just resting, while I was just enjoying. That is why I love to prioritize nourishing my body, doing massage, having a nice bath, sleeping long. Sometimes you need a day when you just stay in your bed and you put a nice mask and you watch a nice movie. And this is all you need. You meditate as well. And the next day you feel like a new person. You even look into the mirror at yourself and you love so much how you look. And this is because you prioritized your rest. So the most important rule, if you want to keep your feminine energy, because still work is more about masculine. Still work is about action, work is about producing results, it's about achieving something. So you cannot just work. You cannot have work and only work in your life. You need to have joy. You need to have nice time with your girlfriends or friends. You need to do your hobbies. You need to have days where you nourish yourself, when you do treatments for yourself, when you simply rest and do nothing. Because only through that you would be able to rejuvenate and activate your feminine energy again. And this is so important. I guess that's it from me for today. These are my rules, my insights of how you can activate and keep your feminine energy at work. And always remember that when you activate that feminine side and you work by being in that state of feminine flow, you can achieve your results much faster and in a more enjoyable and nice way. And the most important thing for a woman is to be happy. So when she prioritizes these things that I mentioned in the video, I guarantee you that you have more chances to be happy as a woman and also achieve great results at your work. If you like this video, if this video inspired you, motivated you today, leave a comment, put a like, subscribe to this channel. There will be many more videos, interesting videos about life, feminine energy, abundance, and overall how you can achieve, manifest your biggest dreams and desires. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.